Grants are a great way to get money for your business. It's free money that you don't have to pay back. So these are new grants by state. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde. Welcome. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate, income, grants, and credit. So these are new grants by state from all around the country. So as lending and capital tightens up around the country, it's important to know how to get money and access to funds and capital for your business to continue to grow and keep your business moving forward. So our goal here at AskRinde is to give you access to all the value as well as grants and funding that's available from all around the country. And we actually do that through sharing in our video and also through our resource area on my website, AskRinde.com. Number 1, Texas, Pleasanton. The Pleasanton Business Venture Grant Program. $10,000 in grant. So Pleasanton, Texas recently launched a new grant program for small businesses. Now this is actually a competition grant and is meant to actually support these businesses in job creation, capital buildup, as well as restructuring and reorganizing their businesses. So the grants are designed to give working capital and also support business development as well as the growth. Now the great thing I like about this grant program is that it's for new as well as existing businesses. So if you're a startup business, which we really like startup businesses, you can actually apply for this grant program. As I shared earlier, the grants are actually meant to be able to help these businesses with economic development, which will actually spawn job creation, as well as provide sales tax revenue for the local area. So this is why some of these municipalities are administering this grant program. Number 1, they actually have ARPA funds that are left over that need to be disseminated. And also, they're looking to actually stimulate sales tax revenue generation. This is very important. There's always a means to an end when it comes to grants as to why it's done, whether that's from an individual or whether that's from an institution or a municipality as you're seeing with this particular grant. So these are $10,000 grants that will be going to existing businesses as well as new startup businesses. So to qualify and to apply for this $10,000 in grants, you must meet the following criteria. Number 1, you must be located in Pleasanton. And number 2, the owner must reside in Pleasanton. So this is actually for residents only. And the deadline to apply for this $10,000 grant is December 8th. Now the grant program is being administered by the EMC Strategy Group. So if you'd like to apply for this $10,000 in grant, you can actually contact their liaison, Janice Gonzalez, at janice.gonzalez@emcstrategygroup.com. Number 2, Illinois, the B2B, Back to Business, New Business Grant Program. $5,000 to $30,000 in grants. So the DCEO, the Illinois Department of Economic Opportunity, is back at it once again with a new reimbursement grant program. So I've actually shared extensively on the DCEO here on my channel over the last few years and all the grant programs they've actually been administering to target and help businesses in the Illinois area. And this is actually a very unique grant program for 2 reasons. Number 1, they're focusing on helping retail as well as home-based businesses. And number 2, they're giving out these funds specifically to businesses that never received state or federal funds in the past. So they're really just reaching back out to those businesses to help them get funding and help them get access to capital and money that they weren't able to receive in the past. And the entire grant program is based on a tier system, based on when your business was started and based on the type of business that you have. So if your business started in January of 2020 to June of 2020 and you have a retail business, you qualify for $30,000 in grants. For that same time span, if your business started in January of 2020 to June of 2020 and you have a home-based business, you qualify for $10,000 in grants. If your business started in July of 2020 to December of 2020 and you have a retail business, you qualify for $20,000 in grants. If your business started in July of 2020 to December of 2020 and you have a home-based business, you qualify for $5,000 in grants. And finally, if your business started in January of 2021 to December of 2021 and you have a retail business, you qualify for $10,000 in grants. Now for 2021, there's no grant available for home-based businesses. So it's only for 2020 for those 2 time spans that I actually shared. So to qualify and to apply for this $5,000 to $30,000 in grants, you must meet the following criteria. Number 1, you must have been in business since January of 2020. Number 2, you must have had revenues between $25,000 and up to $20 million in 2021. And finally, number 3, you must be an active business in the state of Illinois and a for-profit business. So the grant program is being administered by Lendistry, and Lendistry is a great source to be able to apply for grants for your business, as they often have grant programs available for small businesses because they are chosen as a facilitator to administer grants all around the country. So you can actually get more information on this $5,000 to $30,000 in grants by going directly to their website at b2bnewbiz.com or you can actually go to lendistreet.com and get more information on the grant program. Number 3, Oregon, Multnomah County Rebeautification Grant. $5,000 in grants. So Multnomah County and MISO, the Micro Enterprise Services of Oregon, have teamed up once again to actually administer grants to small businesses in that location. This time, they've teamed up to actually give grants to businesses that are located in East Multnomah County that have been vandalized. So there's been vandalization going on in businesses, in retail businesses, and this grant is specifically targeting those businesses that have actually experienced vandalism and need help with rebeautifying their space and also getting their curb appeal back for their businesses to attract more customers and more business to their businesses. And the grants can actually be used to repair vandalism damage to windows, doors, signage, etc. And for this $5,000 grant, they actually have a very clear criteria of who qualifies to be able to apply for this grant. So to qualify and to apply for this grant, you must meet the following criteria. Number 1, you must be located in Multnomah County, east of I-205. Number 2, you must be located in Oregon. Number 3, you must be a for-profit business. And number 4, you must have made exterior damage repair since July of 2022. So we've shared about MISO several times here on my channel. They're also a very great resource to actually turn to apply for grants if you're in that location, as they are actually a grant facilitator. And they have several programs that they actually administer and actually disseminate the grants through. So tapping in with them and actually looking at their grant list on their website is actually key, so you can actually be ready for the grants that they are going to be administering coming up in the future. So if you'd like to apply for this $5,000 rebeautification grant, you can actually do so by going directly to the website at misopdx.org. So these are just a few of the new grants by state. By popular demand, we're going to be covering more locations. So if you'd like us to cover your city and your state, make sure you leave your city and your state in the comment section below so we can make sure that we cover you. Also, if you're a startup or if you're an existing business and you need to get more capital or access to grants or money coming into your business, make sure you get our grant starter pack by going directly to my website at AskRinde.com, clicking on grants, and getting started today. It's important to know how to access capital, how to access funds in these really hard times that most businesses are navigating currently. And you need to know how to actually get access to different funding options that can actually keep you going and keep you profitable. So that's important. So if you'd like to learn more of how you can actually get more money coming into your business, make sure you go to my website at AskRinde.com, click on grants, and get started today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me anytime. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.